Oh my god, literally as soon as I hit the render button. Well, I'm sorry for the video spam, but obviously have to go over her as well. This is the hero I've been waiting for to decide if I'm going to be summoning for Arbiter Vildred or not, so it's very important for me. And ultimate animation.
My limit. I will end everything.
Oh my god. Bruh. She also looks dead like Riolet, but that was a really amazing ultimate animation. Whoa, dude, I need to see that again.
I will end everything.
Bruh, why is that so sad? Was I like super not paying attention to the story? Had I forgotten about this whole thing, or is that not in the game yet? I don't remember anything about that backstory. Anyway, she's a Dark Ranger. Seems like we've been having a lot of Dark Moonlights recently. But anyway, taking a look at stats, we can see her attack here. Actually, for Rangers, I believe that's quite high. Speed is decently high as well, though Rangers are known to be very fast. But still, 114 is just generally fast. Sadly, if she is meant to do damage, 15% crit chance instead of the 23, I think. A lot of other heroes start with after Awakening. But she will have 18% effectiveness, so obviously there's going to be some debuffs or something going on there. Yeah, but her stats all around look fine. Starting with skill 2 again, this is a passive. Increases hit chance by 25%. Is that just for her? A successful attack inflicts additional damage to the enemy. Additional damage increases proportional to the caster's attack. With Molagor's, that goes up to 35%. Is that really just for her though? I mean, obviously a really good passive for all the evaders we have going on now. It's just I think it wouldn't have been too overpowered to give that to all allies, in my opinion. Yep, just casters hit chance. But it looks like it's just a damage boost for her first and third skill as well. It's a passive, so you don't attack with this, but a successful attack, whether on her first or third, will deal additional damage to the enemy, proportional to her attack. Taking a look at her third skill now, seems to be an AoE, dispelling all buffs, with a 60% chance each to decrease attack and make them unable to be buffed for 2 turns. Seems to go up to 85% chance. I don't know, currently she doesn't sound all that good. I guess it depends on her multipliers, like if it's a super strong AoE, then fine. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Also, you know, regardless of her multipliers, because of her passive, she will deal extra damage as well. And I think this is a soul burned one, so it should even do more damage. Yeah, that's a decent chunk of damage, but I mean, it's hard to tell, you know, what gear they have on if they're all gearless. Ooh, but her basic skill, 65? Just 75% chance. All right. I thought that'd be higher, like at least 80% chance, because it's only a 1-turn defense down on basic. You know, I thought that would be a little bit higher for a Moonlight 5-star. Yeah, but first impressions wise, she doesn't seem all that good to me. It's easier to see her extra passive damage here. 42, 65. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent chunk. It's kind of like, what's that, Uberius's tooth? I forget which artifact it is, but also I think there's a Reingar special drink does a similar thing. Yeah, it's definitely a decent chunk of extra damage there, and there's no chance for it to proc as long as she doesn't miss. As you can see, inflicting additional damage as long as it does not miss. August 6. Well, okay, so again, first impressions wise, she absolutely does not sound better than Arbiter Vildred, so I'm probably going to be trying for him. I don't know though, it really depends. Like, she's obviously going to be good against those evader teams, but good enough? Like against Riolet? Wait a sec. I have to go back and check if she removes those buffs before she attacks with her third skill. If that's the case, then yeah, she's going to be really good for evasion teams. Well, let's see here. Because at the point of impact, they still have their buffs. So they would still have, like, if you have a Riolet over there, he'd still have his evasion buff, and it could still miss. Judging from this screenshot, you know, absorb, that's all the shields being absorbed. So yeah, if it were to somehow remove the buffs before attacking, she'd be really, really good for evasion teams. But that 35% hit chance isn't enough for people with evasion skills, and isn't really enough to make the RNG go away on evasion teams. It makes it less, I guess, but her soul burn effect should have been guaranteed to not miss or something of that nature, or just increases hit chance by 100% to make her sort of like a bazaar for evasion teams. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's her. I think I've actually gone through all my thoughts. Again, first impressions wise, she doesn't sound that good. If somehow she is removing those buffs before attacking, then she'd be excellent, again, for evasion teams. But otherwise, I guess still good for evasion teams with the passive. There's potential to do high damage with her passive as well, but I'm kind of unimpressed for an ML-5. For a normal RGB 5, she sounds perfectly fine to fight certain metas, but I don't know, a little underwhelming for an ML 5-star. They might buff her at one point, it's just, since they've kind of taken a stance against nerfing, they have to be kind of careful with all the ML5s they're releasing because, you know, They don't nerf anymore. Make sure to tell me what you think though, if you completely disagree, if you agree, whatever, drop it down there. Leaving a like on this video if you happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Again, sorry for the video spam. That's what it is. Maybe as I'm rendering this one, another one will pop up. But I don't think so because it was her and of course Holiday Euphina that has been a bunch of hype swirling around it for the last week or two. So I don't think there's anything else. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.